toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Glad to have you with us in the Magic City, Birmingham, Alabama Protective Stadium, home to the UAB Blazers. As we'll see the number 23 team in the country, the Rice Owls, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UAB Blazers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Rice ready to kick it off and get this game started. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. The coverage team maintained his discipline, not much doing on that return. So the UAB Blazers offense will come out first. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm, can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy. He's not the most talented quarterback in the country. But when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going. So it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Jackson gonna throw it. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Blazers will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So Rice's offense has the ball for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse. It's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st down from the 30. He'll do it himself. Got a little space. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Rides the back on the option, the give. Hits it with a stiff arm. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. The Owls trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Setting up the screen. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls.
Number 24 with the catch and score.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They marched the ball 51 yards for the score. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. Jackson will throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Second down coming up.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. And still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Trying play action. He lost one down the sideline. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Snagged in the middle. It's Knight. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
It's 20. And first down for the offense.
Pulls it, fired to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. So now it's second and long.
Second down.
Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line race, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got the tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. They'll run for it. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going.
First and goal, Rice.
From the gun. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Number 11.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
UAB 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. He just terrorized his quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double-teaming them and sliding and chipping, and then their numbers come down. This guy, though, David, has never stopped.
And it's got to be consistently, Jesse. Like, you got to consistently play hard, play after play. Sometimes they get rid of the ball fast. Sometimes you can't get in the mix. But to get to the quarterback 30 times, very few people have done that.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The Blazers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Jackson gonna throw it. quickly to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And that's a first down.
From the gun, running back gets to give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Blazers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Caught over the middle, it's Hall. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. And the missed connection on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And is just inside that right upright. Now the lead is down to 11.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Zings it complete to the right. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Of 13. That's a first down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man quickly. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. And the Owls can really attack on this 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Motion from the back. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Gets it out quickly. Breaks into the open. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Pickup of 10. And that's good enough for a first down.
They go to the ground. Fights off the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. The RPO, fire complete to the left. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Rice has the lead. They jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Grabs behind the line. It's Balkus. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Brings up 2nd down.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle.
The 2nd down.
And they're able to get him down.
To the wideout.
The Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving.
3rd down.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
So now on comes the field goal unit.
On the field goal.
Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Baylor has the lead right now, but even though we've heard sick 'em a bunch, this has been a nip-and-tuck affair inside McLean Stadium. They're up by a field goal over Kansas State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it this week in the Big 12 or anywhere else.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll give it to the back. And some room to work. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped it at the 21. The Blazers will hustle to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call the play, ready to go fast.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Facing a third down and short from the 26. Jackson will throw. Makes the grab. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Blazers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Now the play fake. Pressure coming. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Can't hang on to the ball. He had it right in his chest, and it'll be 4th down. The Blazers line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 40. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Good enough for a 1st down.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's complete to the left. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down.
For the offense.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Immediately fires to the middle. Just a 1-yard gain leaves them with 3rd and 9. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wants to throw again. Here's the hit. He took a hit as he threw it. Couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Here comes the field goal unit. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet. But I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
There's the pressure. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
And the Blazers will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the returner will be brought down. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds space on the right. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone.
At the 20. First down for the offense.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7.
Second down coming up.
Looking to fire. They're working that left side. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
He's tackled at the
So close to cashing it in for this offense. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Absolutely center cut. And that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Blazers want to pick up the tempo.
Brings up second down.
Jackson gonna throw it. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway and now they're in business.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Rice takes over. The Owls ready to get that offense cooking again. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down.
Touchdown, Rice! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Lining up to add another.
Extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone.
UAB 3.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Power football with the run. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Jackson will throw. using the quick game. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Quarterback on the keeper, fighting off the defender. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And the Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Find some fresh air. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Looking to go up top in times, running out in the half. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these two teams thus far there in Birmingham. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Protective Stadium.
The Blazers will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second down.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. So they're facing third and short from the 25.
Third down.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
You have to wonder if going in at halftime in the locker room just slowed down the momentum a little bit for this offense. They had it going so well in the first half. They were up and down the field, lighting up the scoreboard, scoring points. But here we go. First drive of the second half, and they run into a wall, getting sacked on the third play of the drive. They're going to have to pick it up here in the second half.
They punt it away on fourth down. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Keeps it on the bootleg. Fires to the big fella. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. That last completion still leaving them with a third down.
Third down coming up.
Running back searching for a hole. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. looking for a crease. It's Leon. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground with the running back. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Blazers have their offense in high gear. Gets the back moving. Jackson gonna throw it. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
The Blazers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Punt is in the air on 4th down. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Drives into the pile just to pick up a 1. They'll spot it at the 10. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Takes the easy completion. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Picked up some yardage on that completion, but still a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. And the Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll keep it himself. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. A strike downfield. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking the shot. Got it. They will score. Touchdown, Owls. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
It just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him dig you apart.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American Fellas. Let's show you what's going down. East Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there inside Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium. One of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football.
There he goes. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. So they move the sticks on the line. Let's see what they do with this one. Running into the open space. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. On the move is Leon. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Jackson will throw. Unloads to the wideout. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. And the Blazers decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Motion from the wideout. The play action fake. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On third down, he drops the throw. They'll run the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The give to the back. At the 35, he's got room. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pulls it in, it's Frazier. The Blazers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The option look. Now the pitch. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They were able to get a field goal on board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Got the first down and still on his feet. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Man, sometimes it just gets frustrating, and you've just been beat down all day. This defense hasn't had answers, but now you can't let them run the football and just run it down your throat and be physical. This defense has to do something different and find a way to make something happen.
The Owls, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll give it to him again. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. That's the end of the period, and Rice is on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. Off the play fake. got it in the middle. It's Hicks. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll go to the ground. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Let's see if Rice can get it in on 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Owls! With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
51, UAB 6.
Bringing it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. Complete to start this drive. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Now on 2nd down. Handoff to the lone back. Finds a little space. Makes the tackle at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. Reads it, fires complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Under fire. That's caught. It's Smith. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Finds the tight end.
Man, and that's just making it way too easy on the defense. They're laughing at that short throw. They're like, really? Okay, we'll just make an easy tackle, jog our punt return team out on the field. We're going to make it that easy for us.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They'll try the run. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. And the Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Maybe one notch of adrenaline too much on the punt there. It hits about a yard deep in the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. The give is to Smith. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Orlando. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. And the Blazers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Bringing the heat. Looking for a big gain. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Now facing a third and long. The give to the back. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit.
Brings up fourth down.
He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. The give on the option. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. They go to the draw. Gets it past the marker. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The offense lining up for a first down play. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They